Hey, what's going on, y'all? Okay, so we are here at this little rinky-dink pond, and we're gonna do something fun. We're not really here. If we catch a fish, that's cool. I love catching fish. But if we don't catch fish, it's not a big deal. I actually came here because there are a lot of lily pads here, and there aren't a lot of lily pads in most places that I fish. So we're gonna test this guy out. Check this out. It's a Lunkerhunt Skitter lizard. So this is a topwater lizard bait. It's I'll get it out of the packaging, but it's basically a hollow body frog with extended legs and a tail that kind of flips whenever you're bringing it in, from what I understand. And then it's got a stinger hook situated dead center. See it right there? I'll get it out of the pack so we can see it better. But yeah, we're gonna test this guy out today and see if we can't at least get a hit and see how it comes through the lily pads and everything. So stay tuned. Alright, y'all, so check this thing out. So it is a two-piece molded body. So this back half is actually molded onto the front. It's like a hard plastic right here where they probably took a plastic ring and then melted the two pieces on here together. But it's got, so this is the part I was saying, it looks like a frog, like a hollow body frog, see that? But then back here they have a stinger hook. So when it's coming across the water, I guess it's supposed to sit up in there. That might be, I think I might actually bend that in more instead of leaving it like that, because then, yeah, that's better. That's already better. Anyway, that sits right there. Oh, okay. And then it kind of swings free of the body so the body doesn't get torn up as bad. But that's gonna, if you're bringing it across the weeds or whatever, that's going to be a problem if that slips down out of there, like on the cast or something. But anyway, I'll figure that out. It's pretty cool lure. It's soft. Okay, it's squishy on this part back here. So it's hollow body up here, squishy on this. But let's get it tied on, toss it out there, and start our lure review like we usually do. Alright, y'all, so I haven't casted it yet, but it feels, I mean, it's going to cast like a dream because it feels pretty heavy on the end there. I don't know. It's probably a couple ounces, well, not a couple ounces. I don't know. I don't know how much it weighs. I'll look at the packaging. But that stinger hook, I think, is going to be a problem. It keeps slipping down out of there. I think I need to take my pliers and just like bend it in more, and then it wouldn't slip out as bad. But let's cast it out there, see what it does. You saw a few bass? Oh yeah, that barely took any effort to cast. Okay, so just barely moving it moves the tail. Try it like a frog first. Go pop, pop, pause. Oh, it came through the lily pads. Those legs move back. You see that? The legs like go back like it's swimming. See if the stinger hook stayed up. See, the stinger hook keeps sliding down out of there. That has me worried when you're actually fishing thick lily pads. Still taking it easy on my arms. So. Yeah, so it's not really, the tail doesn't really do much whenever, so it's really meant for like jerk pause, I think. Unless it was laying on its back or something. Yeah, just fish it like a frog. It looks cool in the water, doesn't it?
Yeah. Very bright.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe that tail would let you just keep reeling it in. It would be kind of like a buzz bait. not the case. Alright, so let's see if you have to squeeze. Actually, you don't squeeze water out of it. Oh, because well, I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't take on water like a frog normally does. Did you? It casts pretty easy. Alright y'all, so for castability, I'd say probably a solid 8 out of 10. I think casts pretty easy. I'm not whipping it out there because my arm's still bothering me. So, let's go right over the lily pads here and take a little risk. No pain, no gain, right? Here's the lily pad. Flipped on it, there we go. Flipped on its back there for a second. And it's on its back. There we go. See if the stinger hook is still, yeah, it's up in there. I did catch a little bit of weed with one of the trebles, or one of the frog hooks. Okay, so that was important right there. I just pulled it through. So on most lily pads, you have, it's not a full circle. You have an open end that is a wedge like that. And a lot of the time, if you remember that that Lunkerhunt, that spider that I got, that thing was, I didn't care too much for that. Sorry, Skunk Master, I know you like them, buddy, but I didn't care too much for it. It was very, very destructive, or destructible, I should say. It didn't hold up very well at all. I pulled it through one of those and ended up ripping half of a lure apart. So that's kind of cool. I just pulled that through there and it just came right through. So far, I think we might have a winner. Just got to see how, number one, see if a fish will come up and eat it. Number two, see if we can actually set the hook with it. The hooks are really sharp on it. I'd say the hooks are 10-10. That's how sharp they are. 10 out of 10 all day. Might be. I think the topwater bite would be good right now. It's not too hot. It's only like, I think 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. It's 10:51. Alright y'all, so I am really liking this thing so far. This is pretty cool. There are lots of places, which isn't a big deal, there are lots of places for weeds to get hung up on it, just like the little crappy weeds, but really liking this so far. Really cool lure. See a pocket over there, I'm gonna try. Here's one. Not a bad one. Got him with the stinger. Got him with the stinger. Alright, well, the hooks work. It's a good deal. It works. Alright, let's check the durability on it, since we caught a fish with it. Alright, let's get it put back together first. Alright, it's back together. Alright, durability. The arms are good. See how the arms are? This is what makes them bend back. So when you pull it, see that right there? That's how they kind of fold back. Whenever you pull it, they go like this. pulled the arms pull back. The arms are good. I don't see any tears. Might have actually found a Lunkerhunt lure that doesn't tear up every single time. Cool. That was caught with the stinger. That was not on the front, so very cool. Tail's in good shape. Okay, well, we might have found a alternative to a frog, because I really like this thing. The action's better than a frog. That tail, whenever you pull it, actually like flutters. I wouldn't say that it really skitters, but that one was like in a pocket right off of, see where those lilies come out to a little point, not this set but the next set of lilies. That was in a little pocket right there. Came up and crushed it. See, it flipped over on its back again, and it catches because that stinger hook comes out. See, if it flips on its back, it does that. That's the only frustrating thing, is when it flips over. I wonder if I could put like a little belly weight on it to keep it from. Or if I could like weight the belly down, and then maybe it wouldn't flip over so bad. Alright y'all, so you know, I love trying new lures. I love seeing like different things that they can do. So this particular lure, if you toss it out there, let your line get a little wet. I usually fish braid when I'm fishing topwater. Reel it, just keep like a really good steady retrieve going, and then you can fish it kind of like a buzz bait. See? That tail goes back and forth. Let's try it out this way. I still like fishing it better. I still like fishing it like jerk paws, but that's not bad. If you had where the fish were hitting stuff that like really fast. I don't even know if he's still on there or not. Yeah, I think it got off. Just got weeds now. That's a good sized fish right there. Like, I'm actually really surprised that, that fish is living in some soup. Living in it. Alright, also anytime that you get this many weeds, bring the weeds up when it's like this kind right here. Bring the weeds up. Oh man, I'm getting eaten by ants. Bring the weeds up, grab your lure on this side, like that. And then you can clear that off, like that. Grab your cutting device, cut that off, pull your line through like that, and then retie. It's a lot easier than trying to get all that stuff off of your line. Man, that ant was just like, God, that thing was trying to crawl inside my toe. Man, that was a good sized fish. Alright y'all, so yeah, this is a pretty cool lure. It's not tore up, it held together. That last bass down in that corner right there, it was down where all those lily pads are, that was a big bass. That was like 4 pounds probably. I don't know if it just didn't hit it right or what, but so castability, I would say probably 8 out of 10. The durability, I mean, it held up really, really well. For a Lunkerhunt lure, I was really surprised that it held up. The stinger hook right here slides down too far, so I think just bending it in kind of like this, bending it like that would probably keep it from sliding down too much. But it was effective. That's what I caught my first bass on, was this. I hooked it with the stinger hook. The color is really good. I like the color. They have I think like 3 or 4 different colors. I chose this bright green one because it does really well here. The only problem that I would have with this lure, and I think if I just added a little bit of weight to the belly right here, it lands. Sometimes it'll land, well, a lot of the time towards the end there, it was landing like this. And when I started off, it would kind of like do that and flip over. But I noticed that it was harder and harder to get it to flip over. So I don't know if it was just the pads being thicker or what. But anyway, I would say honestly probably a 9 out of 10 for this. I like it a lot. I will definitely be using this at times when I would normally use a frog. I'll be throwing this thing. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. The kids are waiting for me and we're gonna go get something to eat. But yeah, I would say go pick one up. I think it was, I want to say it was $8.99 when I bought it. I could be wrong on that, but really, really cool lure. Go check it out. I will catch you all next time. Make sure that you hit the like button down below if you like the video. I would appreciate that. Make sure you comment. I really, really appreciate that. Share the video out and make sure you subscribe. I will catch you all next time. Take care.